Blancpain as a brand are the oldest watch brand in the world. And as a result of being the oldest watch brand in the world, a lot of their designs, a lot of their aesthetics are a lot more clean. They're a lot more traditional in their values, a lot more classical. And I think in part, that has kind of alienated them from a segment of the watch market, the watch community. Because a lot of us, especially the younger watch enthusiasts, want to see something a little bit more fun, a little bit more punchy, a little bit more, let's face it, young. In June of this year, they actually released the new Flyback in all black ceramic. And you could see the watch enthusiasts kind of peeking over and thinking, what have they got over there? And now they've released this absolute banger of a watch. This is the brand new Blancpain Bathyscaphe Flyback chronograph, or chronograph flyback. And honestly, guys, this is phenomenal. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Chisholm Hunter channel. My name is Harrison, as always. And before we kick off this video, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button to help a watch nerd out, I'd really appreciate it. So there are now 3 Blancpain Flyback chronograph full black ceramics to choose between. You have the black kind of charcoaly looking dial. You then have the green. And when they released the green, that's when you saw people starting to kind of look, what are they doing over there? And now you've got this, and it is guaranteed to draw the eye. It's this beautiful icy blue color that navigates with the sun. It navigates with the light. It changes. It is honestly one of the most beautiful dials I've seen on a watch. And I don't say that lightly. Okay, so let's begin with the specs. So the case diameter on this watch comes in at 43.6 millimeters. Yes, that is big. Yes, it is quite a chunky monkey. But there's a couple of things to take into consideration here. One is because it is in black ceramic, it does camouflage the size that little touch. Imagine it like wearing a black t-shirt when you've gained a little bit of weight. It's winter. I'm in bulking season at the moment, so I'm putting on a little bit of weight. So I wear black clothes to camouflage that size. It's kind of a similar process. So it wears that little bit smaller. With that said, because it does have those quite aggressive pushers on the right-hand side and that aggressive crown, it kind of makes it flange a lot bigger on the wrist. It kind of sits a little bit bigger on the wrist. I would say because of these two factors playing against each other, it does wear true to size. It does wear around about a 43 millimeters, but it definitely is a chunkier monkey. To continue on that chunky monkey theme, we also have the thickness. It comes in at 15.25 millimeters in thickness, and that is a lot. But it does have a fully in-house, beautifully crafted movement in there, which we'll come on to in a second. The case and the bracelet of this watch are in ceramic, and it's this beautiful metallic-y kind of ceramic. And I feel like this is what Blancpain are trying to do now. They're trying to innovate. They're trying to appeal to a younger demographic. And absolutely, I'm all for that. And I think it absolutely works. This is a sexy, stealthy looking watch. It is a stealth bomber of the watch industry. The bracelet itself doesn't have too aggressive a taper, and it does have a butterfly clasp on the bottom here. Flipping this watch back over to the face, it has a fully rotatable ceramic bezel. And ooh, that's nice. Listen to that. These are the bezel clicks from the Blancpain 50 Fathoms. It's good. It's nice. Remember, this is unidirectional because it is used in diving scenarios. And because it's used in diving scenarios, it's also water resistant to 300 meters. Again, that might be why it's that little bit thicker. Please remember, guys, that this also has an open case back. And because it has an open case back, there's no doubt in my mind that they had to make it that little bit thicker to make sure that it can withstand the pressure of 300 meters of water resistance. What you find in diving watches that can't do half the stuff that this flyback watch can do is that they just close the case back off. And that means that they don't need to worry about the thickness as much. Let's talk about the color first, because that is unbelievably beautiful. There's this beautiful, really light, almost like icy blue gradient that stretches out into a darker blue. It's almost like going from the start of the ocean to deeper in the ocean. I'm not sure if that's what they meant by doing this, but that's kind of what it seems like. The dial on this watch is honestly comparable to some of the best dials that I've ever seen in the industry. It is superb. And it matches with black wonderfully, the black ceramic wonderfully. Looking past the color of the dial, it actually has a beautiful amount of depth to it. And I think that's partially because of the subdials. So the subdials on the right and the left are actually a little bit dipped into the dial, giving it that little bit more depth. But the one at the 6 o'clock mark, the small seconds, isn't dipped. So it stays high, which is actually quite a nice touch. It gives it that little bit more depth. Now the date window is at the, well, it's not at the 6 o'clock or the 3 o'clock because it's in between. And I've never been as much a fan of these date windows. I'm not sure if I would like this watch more without that date window, but I would love to know your thoughts on that. Please let me know in the comments. The Super Luminova on this watch is really, really bright and really, really strong. And of course, it has that splash of red at the bottom of the second hand, which pops it out wonderfully against the blue and against the black. It is a younger iteration of the 50 Fathoms. And I think that's how I would describe this watch. And before I get onto the conclusion, I've totally forgotten the movement, so let me get onto that. The movement on this watch is the caliber F385. And this is 6.65 millimeters thick. It has a silicone balance spring. It's fully automatic, has 37 joules and 50 hours of power. It also has 322 components. The thing about this release that really got me is the way that Blancpain have transitioned from that classical, more kind of contemporary feel to appealing to the younger markets, to being something cool, something that definitely draws the eye. And I do think, and I've said in multiple different videos, I think that's what Blancpain needed. I love the tradition, I love the history, but once in a blue moon, you need to bring something out that really draws the eye, that makes a boom, that makes a bang. And I think this watch has made that bang. But enough of what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is just a quick little review for today. I really hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button, or follow us on Instagram at Chisholm Hunter Watches, or my Instagram at HP Lifelines, or our very own podcast at Into the Mind Podcast. And I'll see you guys real soon.